Please take your seats while the band plays Caw, the opening production from Cirque du Soleil, this year's halftime show. Drum major, is the band ready? Thank you. Kayla Peard, Kirk Escrow, Brad Conant, Daryl Morey, Rachel Payne, and the entire Falmouth High School marching band. What? Emma O'Neill. So my apologies. Now we will say the Pledge of Allegiance, led by Gavin Guento Tavares. Gavin just graduated from T-Ticket Elementary and will be a 5th grade student at Morris Pond. Gavin?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That was so good. That was a great job. Thank you, Gavin. Now the national anthem will be sung by Kenzel Stedman, a senior at Falmouth High School.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly
Thank you, Kinsell. That was a beautiful rendition. And now, student athletes, please join us on the field. Thank you, Noah. What a beautiful morning to celebrate the opening of the new all-purpose field at Falmouth High School. We have many distinguished guests with us this morning. I would like to recognize and thank the Board of Selectmen that could make it here today. Doug Brown, a proud Falmouth High School graduate. And Sam Patterson. We also have our school committee members, Bill Ryder, Kelly Welsh, Megan Fleck, a proud graduate of Falmouth High School, John Finari, Lisa Hart, Terry Medeiros, a proud graduate of Lawrence High School and a proud teacher of Falmouth High School. We thank the school committee members that made it today. I would also like to thank our town manager, Julian Suso, our town CFO, Jen Mullen. I would also like to thank the Chief of Police, Edward Dunn. Thank you to everyone that is here today. I see so many familiar faces, and I appreciate that. I would also like to recognize Michael Kasparian, the Director of Chamber of Commerce. And a special thank you to all of you, and my sincere apologies if I have missed anyone. On April 24, 2012, a working group was formed to discuss the need for a multi-purpose field at Falmouth High School. On September 26, 2014, the school committee voted to enthusiastically and wholeheartedly support the citizens group for the field. On April 10th, 2018, Article 18 was passed at town meeting to appropriate funds for the purpose of an all-purpose athletic field at Falmouth High School. Today, August 27th, sorry about that, August 27th, 2019, 4 superintendents later, I would like to celebrate the completion of the Falmouth High School all-purpose field. And now I would like to introduce a few people that will provide us with words of joy. First, Julian Suso, our town manager.
Thank you, Lori. Good morning, everyone. I'm Falmouth Town Manager Julian Suso, and I'm very pleased and honored to join all assembled in this exciting ribbon-cutting ceremony for the long-anticipated Falmouth High School athletic field and complex. This extraordinary project has represented a partnership between the town and the school department, resulting in a state-of-the-art athletic field complex to serve the primary recreational needs of the Falmouth schools as well as the Falmouth recreational community. I congratulate Falmouth School Committee members for their vision and their leadership in moving this important process forward, and the Falmouth Board of Selectmen for their steadfast support of this concept of such great benefit to the entire Falmouth community. As town manager, it continues to be my pleasure to work in close collaboration with School Superintendent Lori Durr and School Finance and Facilities Manager Patrick Murphy. My colleague, Falmouth Finance Director Jennifer Mullen, has been very significantly involved in this process, providing hands-on guidance in financing and procurement to the school department. I extend my thanks to members of the Finance Committee and to town meeting members for their insight and vigilance in stewarding this community project as well. I also thank and acknowledge the assistance of staff professionals from the Department of Public Works. I extend my appreciation to members of the Falmouth Recreation Committee for their ongoing support of and assistance with this project, as well as Recreation Director Joe Olenek. In conclusion, and most importantly, I offer my thanks and grateful appreciation to the voters of the town of Falmouth who strongly supported the $3.1 million debt exclusion in May 2018 and placed their vote of confidence in the town and the school department to collaborate successfully in this extraordinary athletic field project. Let the games begin.
Thank you, Julian. Now we will hear a few words from Sam Patterson, Selectman.
This impressive stadium is the result of the hard work of many Falmouth citizens. It goes back quite a long ways. A few years ago, Gale Associates was hired by the town to review the operations of our town's athletic fields. In summary, they recommended a number of changes of our use and maintenance policies. They also informed us that we needed 9 more grass fields to safely host Falmouth's level of year-round field use by our schools, by youth leagues, and by adult leagues. When our new senior center, now under construction, was sited between the Gus Canny Rec Center and the police station, the parking and traffic flow needs of that human resources campus required us to move the football field to a new location. This was the obvious place to put it. And those visions of having a stadium here as part of the high school go way back. I know I was just talking to Peter Clark, who was a principal here through the 90s, I believe. And the conceptual plans were there, and Bob Antonucci's here, so he was superintendent back in those days. So long vision of having a stadium here on the high school campus, and now we see the fruition of that vision. What we see here is the result of many hours of thinking and public deliberation by many citizens, town committees, town and school department staff, consulting professionals, town meeting members, the construction contractor, Green Acres, and our owner's project manager, Kim Drake, who I saw here working for TDM Smith Engineering that helped in designing and carrying out the procurement process that allowed us to have this facility. So on behalf of the citizens of Falmouth, I want to thank all of you for helping work out this complex land use challenge. This facility and our new senior center help to meet our community's changing needs and will be an ongoing source of pride for all of us.
Thank you, Sam. And next, Bill Ryder, our school committee chair, will say a few words.
I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the band. Thank you very much. The young man from T-Ticket and the young lady from Falmouth High School, fantastic, enjoyed it tremendously. And the athletes who came out this morning, because you're the ones that are going to utilize this. I'm going to give you a little quiz about my age factor. Played high school football, graduated in 1968. Some people weren't even born at that time. And played college football through 72, small college football. Never played on turf. Played on some beautiful grass fields, played on some not so good grass fields, and played in a couple mud bowls. Probably more mud bowls than I've ever thought anybody could play on. So when I came here this morning, and I've been up here a few times looking at the turf, I walked around a little bit, kid in the candy store, the ex-football coach, the ex-football player, walking around. I felt like Les Miles, and some of you people will appreciate that and follow football, that I wanted to actually reach down, pick up a blade of grass, and put it in my mouth. Thought, this is really neat. This is a special day for Falmouth. This is a special day for everybody involved with the task at hand, and that was getting this complex going. From the committee, who did, I think, a remarkable job of looking at every aspect of what this could be and all the concerns about what could occur with athletes. Everything was done, I think, prime time, efficiently, effectively, a tremendous experience by everybody involved. Obviously, the administration, the field committee, the school committee, the selectmen, the community, the town meeting members, giving us the ability to put it on the ballot, and obviously the voters. Outstanding efforts by many people. The bottom line, it is built for students. It is built for athletes. It is built for the band. It is built for anybody in the community who wants to use this. This is a community endeavor. I think everybody's going to appreciate this. Enjoy your experience. This is your turf. This is your house. This is your teams. This is your stadium. Take full advantage of it being the home team. Full house today, not bad. I'll leave you with a quote because I generally do that. I don't plan on being disappointed. We plan on being really good. And obviously, we plan on winning. Thank you.
Thank you, Bill. And now a few words from our very proud principal of Falmouth High School, Mary Gans.
I do always say I'm the very proud principal of Falmouth High School, but I mean it. So I am honored and truly humbled to be the first principal who gets to be the first benefactor of this incredible field. And for that privilege, I sincerely thank every person and organization in this town that saw this through to completion and got town meeting to approve it. It literally dates back to more than 20 years. As the saying goes, all good things really are worth waiting for. With that, I will close with the last 3 lines of the Falmouth High School school song, which aptly summarizes the blood, sweat, tears, and years that have gone into making this field a reality. Here's to their performance, Never Say Die. Bring home a victory to Falmouth High. Go Clippers!
Thank you, Mary. I would like to thank everyone that served on all the committees that brought us to this momentous day. In appreciation, we are dedicating a plaque to those that helped make this dream a reality. If you'll bear with me, I would like to actually read everyone's name that actually contributed. Derek Almeida, Bob Antonucci, Karen Bissonette, Kathleen Burke, Pat Callahan, Carl Cavosa, Laura Cranshaw, Walter Crotty, Sandra Cooney, Michelle Drew, Joe Driscoll, Mike Duffany, Mark Dupree, Jennifer Edwards, Megan Fleck, David Fusillo, Mary Gans, Scott Gelfie, Bonnie Gifford, Jim Caprius, Stephen Kapulka, Courtney Lima, Allison LaRusso, Nick Lowell, Jamie McDonald, Joe Martino, Peter McConerty, Patrick Murphy, Jeff Nickerson, Sam Patterson, William Ryder, Jeffrey Rubino, Barbara Schneider, Carrie Shanahan, Sue Smith, Nancy Taylor, Sonia Tellier, Kelly Welsh, and Robert Wisterman. Thank you to everyone that brought this dream of reality. Again, I would like to thank the Board of Selectmen, the school committee, Julian Suso, Jen Mullen, and the Finance Committee, Kathleen Burke, and all our coaches, town meeting members, and the countless community members for their support with this project. And now, for the moment we've been waiting for. Student athletes, ribbon please. And I would like to ask Doug Brown, Julian Suso, Bill Ryder to join me for the cutting of the ribbon. Drum roll, please. Again, thank you to so many. Thank you again to the marching band. Thank you to everyone here. And thank you to the Falmouth Road Race for also all your support in making this happen. Thanks to everyone. This concludes our ribbon cutting ceremony. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the ribbon cutting event. It's truly a once in a lifetime to have a field the first time. And so thank you for bearing with me and coming out to the field today. We're going to continue Convocation here. I ask you to come to the Convocation because the field belongs to all of us. And I hope that we get many, many years of enjoyment from the field. We are now going to recognize our new staff. I'll introduce the principals, and each will, in turn, introduce the staff. Sonia Tellier.
Good morning, everybody. All right, there we go. I heard a few. All right, so I would like to take an opportunity to introduce to you some new colleagues who are not going to be stationed at single schools. So first, I would like to introduce to you Ms. Bethany Gay, who is working with us for the Coalition of Children, Early Childhood, and she's stationed at the Administration Building. Welcome, Bethany. I love the sea of maroon, gotta tell you. All right. Also, I would like to introduce at the Administration Building, Miss Leanne Peterson, who will be our new Accounts Payable Clerk in the business office. I'd also like to welcome Ms. Leanne Ferreira, who is our Community School Coordinator, stationed at Lawrence School, but serving the Falmouth community. I would also like to welcome, while she was not here last year at Convocation, has been a member of our team for a while, Mrs. Darlene Delancey, Administrative Assistant to the Office of Teaching and Learning. And finally, I'd like to introduce our two new math instructional coaches for grades 1 through 4. I'd like to reintroduce to you in this new role, Robin Bowerman. And I'd also like to introduce to the Falmouth community for the first time, Miss Stacy Strong. Thank you.
Thank you, Sonia. Welcome Mary Gans back to the podium.
In case you don't know me, I'm Mary Gans, the very proud principal of Falmouth High School. This is my speech, so bear with me. No, I'm kidding. We have several new staff members at the high school this year, and although not brand new right now, but she was new midway last year, is Audra Riley, our special education building administrator. And also Nancy Ledger, our TLC teacher, who started mid-year last year as well. We have a new PE health teacher, Caitlin Dugray. New history teacher, Francesca Rooney. A new Latin teacher, Travis Andrade. A new teaching assistant, Nicholas Climola. A new special education teacher, Laura Kirsten. A new school nurse, Meg McCardle. She's sisters of Rose Moran. New math teacher, Rebecca Landers-Colley. New Spanish teacher, Wesley Vengel. New part-time biology teacher, Maria Murphy-Regazio. New teaching assistant, Brendan Smith. Another new teaching assistant, Junio DeLuise. Another new math teacher, Victoria Hatch. A custodian, second shift, so many of us will not see him, but Miguel Braga. And finally, our new theater program and theater teacher, Alyssa Guida.
Tom Bushy, principal of Lawrence School.
Morning, everyone. Welcome back. We said bye to some legendary staff last year at Lawrence School, but we're really pleased to announce some incredible staff coming in. We have school adjustment counselor Amanda Sample, science teacher Abigail Smith, teaching assistant Jennifer Batal, ELA teacher Daniel Sullivan, ELA teacher Jillian Jewett, history teacher Donald Valentine, special ed teacher Rhett Johansson, special ed teacher Jennifer Heinlein, special ed teacher Amanda Hinsman, world language teacher Daniel Perea Kane, math teacher Carly Rosenfield. Thanks. Go Bulldogs.
Morris Pond principal, Kathleen Reardon. We're just waiting for you to come up.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We have 4 new staff members that I am really excited to introduce to you. So we'll start off with a returning Clipper. We have Bevan Grant as a new Connect teacher at Morris Pond School. We also have a relatively new teacher coming to us from the Latham Center. We have Andrew Menard as a special ed inclusion teacher for grade 5. I have a new secretary to the principal, Miss Donna, but welcome Kathy Moran. And last but certainly not least, a former Clipper returned to her hometown, Miss Sarah Floyd, our new assistant principal at Morris Pond School.
Now I'll ask Justine Dale, principal of East Falmouth Elementary.
Good morning, everyone. So excited to be here today. This is absolutely beautiful and great job on the ribbon cutting. Today, I'd like to introduce to you new members to the East Falmouth School. First of all, I want to give a big shout out to our returning staff in preschool. And new members are preschool teacher Allie Powers, special ed teacher Lisa Howell, assistant principal and district elementary literacy manager Lori Andrade, grade 2 teacher Carolyn McArdle, and reading specialist Elizabeth Page. Welcome.
Nancy Ashworth, principal of Mullen Hall.
Good morning. I'm pleased to introduce and announce 2 new staff members at Mullen Hall. First, in grade 2, we have Rebecca Gonzalez. And we also welcome Heather Rivera as a teaching assistant. Welcome back, everyone.
Sandy Capsambellis, T-Ticket Elementary.
Good morning. I would like to introduce 4 people back to T-Ticket School. We did start a second tip program last year, so we're officially announcing our special ed teacher, Denise Jones. Preschool teaching assistant, Kerry Leonard. Preschool teaching assistant, Kelly DePina. And in our 4th grade, I'd like to announce Camille Hamilton. Welcome back to the T-Ticket community.
And introducing Tim Adams, principal of North Elementary, although he does not have any new staff this year. Did you want to say something?
Yeah, I know. I get a turn too. It's only fair. Welcome back, everybody. The field looks amazing, and let's have a great school year.
Falmouth Nation welcomes all of you. We will hear a few remarks from our school committee chair, Bill Ryder.
As an ex-educator, first off, I'm sorry. You got a brilliant, beautiful morning. Low humidity, beautiful sunshiny day. You don't have to worry about sweating in the stands going, when is this going to end? This is fantastic. Bear with me for about an hour. As an ex-teacher, counselor, administrator, football coach, whatever, since I retired several years ago, I wanted to go back and look at what a teacher is. So the best place to find out what a teacher is obviously the dictionary. And it was kind of an interesting read. A person who teaches, especially in a school. Wow, that was pretty impressive. One who teaches. A person who teaches or instructs. And I went, really? The dictionary doesn't know what a teacher is? And they don't, because you know what a teacher does. So I added a few tidbits of knowledge to this. You plan, you prepare, you deliver lesson plans, you instruct. You lesson plan for test. You monitor students. You use technology. You have differentiated instruction. You manage student behavior. You maintain discipline. You provide appropriate feedback on work. You encourage. You monitor. You mentor. You maintain accurate and complete records. You update all necessary records. You prepare required reports. You participate in department meetings, school meetings, district meetings, parent meetings. You communicate necessary information to those who want that information from you, from top to bottom. You establish and communicate clear objectives. You prepare classrooms. You have a variety of learning materials and resources. You observe. You evaluate student performance. That's what we're all about, student performance. You assign grades, classwork, homework, tests, and assignments. And it goes on. You answer emails. You encourage all. You participate in appropriate professional activities, professional development, which you all become involved with. You have other duties. You might have hall duty. You might have a lunch duty. You might have a library duty. You have, obviously, clipper time, which you support kids again. And you mentor. And I think that's fantastic. And obviously, you need degrees. You need certifications. You need to go back and redo and redo and redo and continue to learn. And that's one of the reasons I think the school committee has been important to me, because it gives me a chance to relearn. It gives me a chance to look at a different perspective. And I love that different perspective. You also have to know a knowledge of special education. You are all kind of psychologists and counselors. You are all jack of all trades. You are master of all trades, and we fail to realize that in the world of teaching. I have two quotes I'm going to leave you with. One is, and I think this is good for all teachers. One is, quote, what we anticipate seldom occurs. What we least expect generally happens. And I think that's very true in the educational world. And another quote about the first day of school, quote, but the first day of school is our second New Year's. It is our day to make resolutions, to look backward at former lapses and triumphs, and look ahead, usually with a mix of anxiety and hope, to the year to come. Mark Edmondson, that was a New York Times magazine. Have fun, be safe, and do what you do best, teach. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill, for those words of reminding what teaching is all about. Now we will hear about our wonderful partnership with the Falmouth Education Foundation. This year, the FEF exceeded $1 million in grants, supporting our teachers and students. Falmouth schools are fortunate indeed. Ellen Burrell is here to talk to us about grant opportunities. Ellen?
Oh, yeah, I stole my line. Hi, thanks, Lori. Welcome back, everybody. I know that you're hitting the ground running. You won't stop until June, but in the midst of it, I just want to remind you that FEF and our very generous Falmouth community are ready to help you realize your dream projects. And I mean those exciting learning opportunities you'd love to provide for your students that can't be covered by your school's budgets. Our grants programs can help you make them happen. This year, 85 of you and close to probably 2,000 students will be participating in FEF-funded projects, and we can't wait to see them in action. And that doesn't even factor in the probably 75 mini grants you have yet to apply for. As Lori said, this year we awarded our millionth dollar, and we want to do more. We want you to be part of the next million. So as you start your year, I hope FEF will be part of it. Visit our website, look over our past grants, read about the kinds of grants available to you. Consider applying, and know that support is there for you, lots of it. Talk to your colleagues. Over 600 projects have been funded. I guarantee you there are teachers and administrators in your school who can talk with you about the process and maybe even write a proposal with you. Call or email us, we'll get right back to you. And most of all, and always, FEF applauds all of you. FEF's most deeply held belief is that strong public schools are the foundation of a strong, healthy community, and you are that foundation. So we thank you, and we wish you a wonderful, adventurous year.
And now a few words from our illustrious FEA president, Lori Andrade.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back. We do have our FEA meeting immediately following the outside activities today, so I will address you then as well. But welcome back, everybody.
Thank you, Lori. Lori and I will now like to recognize our staff that has dedicated 25 years in the town of Falmouth. 25 years.
We have from Morse Pond School, Gina Andrade. If you wave, Sharon's going to find you with that certificate.
Mary Colon.
Thank you. From Lawrence School, Judith Harbison.
From North Falmouth School, Kimberly LeBoeuf.
And T-Ticket School, Brooke McCarthy.
Also from T-Ticket School, Marianne McMenemy.
Lawrence School, Lynn O'Connell.
From Mullen Hall, Kristen Pateska.
And these last two are from East Falmouth. Can I do both? Two people I love. One, Tina Roderick. And Elaine Swire. Thank you.
Absolutely. Oh, okay. All right, thank you. 25 years. It's amazing. We're also going to now recognize our professional teaching status teachers. So if you would just rise when your name is called.
Mullen Hall School, Samantha Mueller.
Falmouth High School, Michael Slavinsky.
North Falmouth School, Pamela Coakley.
T-Ticket School, Amanda Crowley.
Another from T-Ticket School, Michelle Delory.
Morris Pond School, Katie Hurt.
North Falmouth School, Michael Fideli.
Mullen Hall, Anne-Marie Iandola.
From Morse Pond, Susan Kelleher.
Mullen Hall, Kelly Newell.
T-Ticket Elementary, Emma O'Neill.
Falmouth High School, Kayla Peard.
I'm going to mess this up, I'm sorry. North Falmouth, Catherine Sudatis.
Falmouth High School, Henry St. Julian.
And another from Falmouth High School, Paige Taylor.
Lawrence School, Brian Connolly.
Morse Pond School, Mary Beth Deasy.
Falmouth High School, Mike Feeney.
Morse Pond School, Susan Kelleher.
North Falmouth, Mary Knox.
T-Ticket, Kristen Lilly.
Falmouth High, Courtney Lima.
Falmouth High, Connor Markham.
Mullen Hall, Rose Moran.
Falmouth High, Rory Morse.
Morris Pond, Christine Nicholson.
Falmouth High, Susan O'Brien.
Lawrence School, Margaret Valdez. Thank you to everyone. It's nice to recognize everyone for your accomplishments. Okay. Relationships matter. Look around you. This is your Falmouth family. We're a family because we support one another, and together we lift each other up. Henry Ford said, "Coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is success." Our success is contributed to, in part, because we are a family, a community. We care and trust each other, and we are joined in one mission, our students. Everyone, turn to the person sitting beside you and give a high five. Make a connection. Make a connection with your colleagues, and make a connection with your students. We are Clipper Nation. Relationships matter. We just witnessed the power of partnerships. It took continued efforts from both town and school to accomplish this wonderful venue. We share any number of partnerships with our community that through our relationships have afforded our schools great support. Partnerships like Falmouth Education Foundation, VIPS, Falmouth Historical Society, Wacoit Bay Reserve, Chamber of Commerce, the STEM Boosters, and the Woods Hole professional community. These partnerships make us stronger. They offer opportunities for our students that we alone could not offer. They provide access to multiple perspectives and practical application that we alone could not provide. Let's continue to cultivate our relationships with our community, just like the achievement of this facility. Margaret Wheatley said it best when she said, "There is no power for greater change than a community discovering what it cares about." Relationships matter. Just think about the performance this morning. Stephen Van Zandt said, "Band members have a special bond. A great band is more than just people working together. It's like a highly specialized Army unit or a winning sports team, a unique combination of elements that become stronger together than apart." I was talking to one of our band students this summer, and she expressed how they work hard to become one through countless hours of practice and shared love of music. She summed it up by saying, "You know, you are never alone. You always have a friend." Don't we all want to belong and know that we can count on the support of others? Isn't there a joy and contentment that occurs through groupthink? We have great examples of teamwork in our own district. Have you ever seen students in Mr. Porto's class create a Rube run? Or our K-6 students in technology classes innovating with dot and dash and robotics? Or Miss Milliken's class building remote operating vehicles in marine ecology? What fantastical problem solving. And our sports teams, band, and PE classes at every grade create very powerful collaboration indeed. Relationships matter. Helen Keller expressed, "Alone we can do so little, together we can do so much." We are important as individuals, but just think what we can accomplish together. A team may be made up of people who are unequal in experience, talent, knowledge, or skill. But if the individuals appreciate the uniqueness of others and are equal in their commitment to working together to achieve a goal, there is nothing more stimulating or productive. There are strengths, challenges, and rewards to working in a team. The strength is multiple ideas. The challenge is setting aside our own individual dream to that of the collective ideas of the team. The rewards are enjoying the journey together, learning from one another, seeing each other through the failed attempts, and celebrating together when you come to a successful outcome. I challenge you to collaborate more with your colleagues within and across schools, to partner with our great community, to provide our students with increased opportunities to work as a team, and to allow ourselves and our students to have fun along the way. I challenge you to continue to bring more joy to teaching and learning. Today, we are going to have fun working together. Our awesome PE and health teachers have created opportunities for just that. I'm turning over the stage now so we can get started. But before I do, I want to thank the many people who believed in this new convocation. I sincerely mean it when I say I could not have done this without you. Thank you for the collaboration and teamwork. I couldn't agree more with poet Satoru. Individually, we are one drop. Together, we are an ocean. Let's make some waves.